The following segment is brought to you by Mya Nichol. Welcome to Instagram Reels 101. Mya is a highly sought after Instagram marketing expert, and she's going to share how we can grow our followings on social media. Welcome, Mya. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Yes, we're so excited to have you because I think that, everyone is trying to really promote their businesses or their personal brand lately. And I want to talk about kind of growth on Instagram Reels. What are some recurring mistakes that you see people make?
That is a great question because there are some ones that I see all of the time. So the first one being having the TikTok watermark on. So Instagram does not like the TikTok watermark, so making sure you're taking that off. Second one would make sure that you have text on the cover photo. So cover photos of those reels are super important because it makes your content really accessible for those who are coming back to your Instagram account later on to view your content. And then I would say the third one is making sure that you capture attention within the very first few seconds of your reel. So you really draw them in. It's called the hook for a reason because you're going to really hook that attention in, and then you're going to get them to watch throughout the whole rest of that video, which is really awesome.
Yeah, those are all such good points. And a couple of those I had never thought of before. So super informational. What about consistency? Like, how important is consistency when you're trying to grow through reels?
Yeah, I love this question because I get asked this a lot, and I think there's kind of a misconception that comes with consistency. I think sometimes people confuse consistency with frequency. So consistency doesn't necessarily mean that you have to post every single day. Consistency really just means that you stick to a schedule. So if that's posting Monday, Wednesday, Friday every week, that's awesome. If that's posting every single day of the week, then that's awesome too. So consistency is just sticking with something with a schedule over time. So I really like to say, think of something that you can do for the next 6, 12, 18 months down the line, because that's something that's going to be sustainable. You don't want to choose something where you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so stressed and I feel like this is overwhelming to show up, because then it's going to be really hard to stay consistent if it feels overwhelming to you.
That's such a good point. You don't want to feel like it's a chore. You want to enjoy it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure that there's been an evolution, since Reels have really come out. Just this past year alone, let's talk about kind of what you've seen, how Reels have evolved.
Yeah, so within the last year, it's kind of an interesting shift on Instagram. I would say more so within the last 3 years, Instagram, actually even since Instagram started, it's been such an aesthetic, curated, perfect platform where you see only the most perfect aspects of people's lives. Whereas now we're kind of starting to see this shift of more of the behind the scenes, more of the real, raw, authentic aspects of people's,
right?
Which is so awesome and so powerful. And I think it's something that's such a needed shift on social media, which is something that we're seeing this year, especially with Reels. So more of the behind the scenes, more of the before and afters, more of this is my story and I'm going to share it about my business or about myself.
Really quick, where can we go? Because you have so many good tips. I want people to know how they can check out all that you have to offer.
Yes, so you can find me on social media at Mya Nichol. My website's Mya Nichol. Basically, I'm Mya Nichol everywhere.
Love it. Thank you so much, Mya.
Thank you.